Okay, as promised, the mistakes with the secret sideboard, Mark 1. The main, just looking at it, proportionally, I wanted it probably like 2 inches lower or longer. It just seems a little too high, a little too bunched up this way. So the next one is going to be lower, lower and longer. The other big mistake that jumps out right away, and I'll get a close-up of this, is this fucking plywood panel. The plywood, the cherry veneer plywood you get now, the actual piece of cherry on the top is so, it's tissue thin. So there's a little scratch, you can just scratch this with your fingernail. So there's a bunch of scratches on it, and it happens all the time. I sanded through the veneer to the whatever crappy, you know, substrate they use underneath. So there's a big flash of yellow through the cherry. And then when I went to put the fucking tung oil on, it got all splotchy. So that's total crap. I don't know what's going on here. It's like there's a shiny spot here. And okay, so that's that. That's that mistake. So what's going on in here? I think this part turned out all right. I mean, just some shelves. No, nothing to complain about there. So this is what took me forever, all this stuff. So these are wonky. They started off fitting nice, and there's perfect reveals all the way around. But then, you know, I started this in the winter, and now it's spring, and it's actually summer. 2 days into summer here. They're all wrong, and so they open like this, which is fine. They're smooth, but they never really close perfectly flat with even distances on the same side. So the other thing is, I'll get a close-up of this. So I cut these dovetails backwards. They're totally fucked and crooked, but they still hold the drawer together. So it's so fucked that it's awesome. It turns back. Its the lameness turns back on itself and becomes awesome. So anyway, that's that. Okay. Then we get to this stuff. So I guess this is pretty cool. I mean, I had really high, so it doesn't always pop out perfectly, but I mean that's okay, I guess. The magnet's like epoxied on there. There's some aluminum rod. I had to make these hinges. There's a couple. I tried doing this a couple different ways, and the evidence of that is all inside here. There's all these little mortises cut and screw holes and stuff. And the other problem is so then I wanted this to be so cool. I wanted this to be like a Star Trek door where it somehow just motors down nice and slow, like So I tried a couple different things to do that, and none of them worked. And so this is all hacked up in here. There's a big hole here that I just taped a piece of veneer over. And this isn't, I mean, this up and down, it's, you can see exactly how to open it. You just push right there. So that's not that cool. Then this is fine. This little lock thing. This opens up. I mean, this actually worked out. I mean, it's nice and smooth. There's a big hole right here where I originally mortised a lock in that didn't work. Now I'm like kind of talking myself into that this isn't as shitty as I thought. So definitely the proportion and burning through that that veneer just make it really, really ugly to look at. So I guess I could, cut this door out and just glue up a door, but anyway, it's a practice, it's a demonstration piece. So I should just get the fuck over it.